The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised. You are now entering the all-consuming realm of Shea's Paranormal Chat, where the things that are better left unsaid are actually said.
Shut up and sit down.
You're listening to Shea's Paranormal Chat. Paranormal podcasting done Shea's way. Tons of fun.
Dude, seriously?
A bit sarcastic.
Hashtag investigator, not hunter.
But always real.
Hashtag data, not evidence.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh my god, really?
This is real, raw conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Good evening, everybody. TGIF, as always, I'm Shea Carroll, and tonight I have my beautiful, sexy, hot co-host, Kelly Marcarville.
You are such a dork sometimes.
Oh, come on, you love it, you know it.
Oh my gosh, you're full of something, woman.
Yeah.
How you been?
That's a loaded question.
It is a loaded question.
It really is.
But think how much better our night just got because I get to see you.
I know. We say night, but it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But you know,
I'm ready for bed. Does that make it night?
For me it does. But think of how much better we made it for other people that are listening at night.
Yes, this is true.
Two sexy women.
They'll just have to imagine us in all of our glory. Something like that.
I can't even.
Sexiness. Allow me to flip my hair around.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm the only one enjoying this.
Now it's in my face and I can't see. Okay, sorry.
All right.
Yeah, you know, they're going to have to just use their imagination.
Oh, boy. And use your imagination, guys, because that looked hot.
Oh, no. My battery's dying.
What the hell?
Pay no attention to the noise. So much for not having to edit.
How all of a sudden your battery's dying?
Well, it's not plugged in. Okay, now I'm plugged in.
Oh, man.
Whew. Saved the day. It's all better.
So, last week we had a special. My mother... Mama Deb finally came on. But
finally?
Yeah.
Now
and
we just need to get that other mother.
She did a little bit once, but...
Yeah, but we need to have her, like, officially on the show.
She does.
So, pressure is on, Mama Pat. Mama Deb has done it. You can be one of the cool moms.
Yes, Mama Pat, be one of the cool ones.
Right?
But... So, this is the official kickoff of season 4.
Season 4, how crazy is that?
Isn't that? Oh my
season
God.
4. That means I've known you for, like, a while.
I know, we were just talking. And I'm like, doesn't seem that long, but it has been.
It's been, yeah, well, because does a season run a full year?
Well, so if this is season 4, we've known each other if you were in the beginning, 3 years. So it's like the kickoff's a little different.
Yeah.
So.
And technically we knew each other just a little bit before that.
We did. Yeah. You were it's so hard. You guys can't see her, but she is making fun of me doing the head bobs. But if you look on the very first episode, it's Ghost Crier with Kelly McCarville.
Yep.
The very first episode. You were already on my show before that because there's 2 different
because of
networks.
Stuff. Just stuff. I was on the show before.
Yeah. So, and we knew each other before that, so.
And we fell in love. It was love at first sight.
It was. Oh.
And now you're stuck with me like herpes.
And I've tried to get rid of her like herpes, but she does not go away.
I just keep coming back over and over and over like an itch on your ass that you just can't quite get rid of.
I have no words. I was trying to go along with that, but I have no words.
I wish you guys could see the video of this as she's sitting there squirming, just trying to figure out how the hell do I reply to that.
That's squirming's the hemorrhoids. It's not, No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I could be a hemorrhoid too if you'd prefer. Whatever ailment
I
you
don't
would
prefer.
like me to be,
No.
that's me.
No.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, 4-ish. We'll just say 4 years because that makes it easy that way.
Yeah, because we knew each other before you were on the show.
Yep.
Like you were a guest on the.
Yeah, I was a guest before I was your co-host. So we knew each other prior to that, and we've been co-hosting for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. I don't know anybody else that's put up with me that long.
Well, it helps when I'm multiple states.
That is so true. It's kind of like Matt says. We no longer live together, so I can deal with you.
Oh my God, that was horrible and so not true. I hate that you live so far away.
It is true.
But it was too easy of an insult not to say. Oh my gosh, sorry. No, I wish you should live here. I'm going to say it again. Just move to Iowa. We've got all the cool things here. Just saying.
You have all the cool people. Yeah.
Right? And there's good colleges here, so you could bring the kid with. It's all good.
Yeah, no, she's about to be a senior.
Tell her to get over it. Mama's more important. She's not gonna. No.
What, in 5 weeks? Not even, here's my horrible mama truth. I forget when the next semester starts, but she's gonna be in England.
That's craziness.
Right after Christmas.
I want to go.
She's doing a whole semester in England.
Really? I did not know this. How did I not know this?
Baby. Yes.
Well, she'll be fine, Mama. She's a big girl.
I know, but
she wipes her own butt and everything.
Well, sometimes.
Oh no, it's hard. I mean,
it is.
And I know that it's only a semester and she'll be back, but like my oldest is 4 hours away.
That's what Amanda Knox's parents thought.
Yeah. It's craziness. That's okay.
All right.
They live, they do good, they learn and grow and discover they don't need their mommies, and it's fine. It's all fine.
She doesn't listen to this, so I can say it. She has not yet to realize she does not need her mommy.
Well, that's good. She should not figure that out.
I think so, but...
And I think you and I both can admit that we never get old enough that we don't ever need our mommies. I mean, because we both still need our mommies.
I want my mommy. I mean, wait, she listens to the show. I need my mommy. No, I get you.
You're funny.
I really get you. All right, so here's the premises of the show.
Okay.
Since we're already recording, I'm just going to spring it on you.
Oh.
We've
What
known
could
each
go
other.
wrong?
As
What could
we already,
possibly go wrong?
oh, so much with us. But we're not live. I can edit. Wink, wink. No, but for real. So now that we've known each other for so long, so much has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
seriously.
We're different people in entirely different situations than we were when we met.
We liked each other then. I like you
And
now.
amazingly, we still like each other now. So,
Give it time. She might hate me, but
Oh,
no, but for
whatever.
real. Like,
No.
I
think
don't
we
even
both
know
had
how
a lot
to.
of growing, though. I mean, we've had a lot of stuff go on in our lives, good and bad, and it's just helped develop us into who we are. And I don't want to speak for you necessarily, but I know that over the last 3 or 4 years, I've done a lot of growing, understanding, like, the type of people that I want in my life and the type of people that I'm willing to share my energy with, and how truly good there are for people out there, but on the other side of it, how not so good.
Yeah.
People who are totally all about being your friend when they can get something out of it. And just, I don't want to speak for you, but I know for me that's been a lot of my growth. Is I'm going to continue to go out there and be a good person, but I'm not going to overlook when other people aren't. And so, yeah, I surround myself with good people. So if you're in my life, know that you're there because you have been judged and deemed worthy. That sounds ridiculous. I know. I was going to say deemed worthy, but to an extent, there's truth of that. It's just our lives are so busy. Our lives are so busy, and I have to make time for people. I have to decide where is that time going to be spent, and it's got to be spent well. So,
But how do we? I'm with you. I'm not as far along as you are because I still have the feel bad situation.
Don't think that I don't feel bad about it sometimes. I mean, there's been friendships and relationships that I feel bad that I've had to walk away from this or that particular situation or this or that particular friendship, but I also look at the friendships that I've gained. I mean, look at us, for example. And I guess I know that seems silly because obviously we get along really well. But in the grand scheme of things, for anybody who doesn't remember this, I've only ever met you in person twice. Well, once, technically, all in the same weekend. But
yeah.
I spent multiple days with you.
Yes.
But I still consider you one of my closest friends. Easily.
Yeah.
One of my closest friends. And it's because you're a good person, I don't know. I'm probably losing a lot of friends by saying what I'm saying, but that's okay.
No,
that's okay.
How? Whether you know them in person, you meet them once, you meet them online, it has nothing to take away from the other friends.
No, I'm just saying that because I've made the comment that, I have trouble with the people who only want to be your friend from what they can get from you. And
yeah, but I can say 1,000% that has nothing to do with whether you know them in person.
Oh gosh, yeah.
There's a person behind you.
I know.
All right.
That's Katie's girlfriend.
There's it has nothing to do with a person, like, in person, not in person, online.
Oh, gosh,
met
yeah,
once.
no.
It's like, so that, no. So anybody that gets butthurt by that statement, kiss it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of my closest friends I've never met in person.
Yeah. Yep. And some of the people that I've spent a lot of time with, I realize are not necessarily good friends.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That hurts to learn that.
It does.
But, and this is where you go from, you talked about kind of where we're both at in the field and everything. This is the hard part about what we do is I know where I'm at with things, and I know who's my friend and who's not, and I know the things that have been said, and I will still smile at you and say hi and be friendly. Doesn't mean I don't know.
Yeah, see, I'm still learning how to do that. Because I can't. I'm the first person to tell you off.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But and this is where the world is so hard, though, because then if I stood up for myself and told somebody off because I'm like, look, I've heard you said this shit behind my back.
You're the bad person.
Then I'm the bad person.
You are.
And it's like,
Yep.
How is that right?
It's not.
You just stay quiet. And
it's not.
you play nice with others, and you just pee in their sandbox when they're not looking. I'm kidding.
No. But for real, that's where I'm at. But then sometimes I'm like, how fake does that make me? If I don't like you, and
there's a borderline. There's a line, because I can interact with anybody. I mean, I can
me too, but
literally hate somebody, and I can interact with them and be friendly. But there is a difference between the people that I am being civil to and the people that I like.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think you can
I
tell.
could be a cold hard bitch. It's okay.
No.
Come through my
I'm in the same boat. Like, it really.
She's on the move again.
The dog, yeah. Come here. But no, I'm really. She is. She hasn't had her medicine in a couple days. I got to pick it up tomorrow. So she's not feeling.
Look at all that hair.
But I know she's no longer bald.
Aw. She's not a bald
She
rat anymore.
smells
Now she's a
it, but-
furry rat.
Yeah. Excuse me.
But we've come a long ways from where we started. I mean, think about it. You started a network, you and Matt, and had how many shows when you started?
Well, I knew you before that, but we started with 3 shows.
3 shows. And we have how many now?
Depending on how you look at it, 9 to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is. But Matt and I have worked hard at it.
You guys have busted your ass.
We have.
And we've had this conversation before that I don't think you guys get near enough credit.
But I don't want the credit. I just want to do good by people.
But it drives me crazy that you don't want the credit.
I want a little
you know
credit,
this.
but
you know
I don't
that's
want.
A pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, I know, but I just.
But you deserve the credit. You deserve the credit, and there's no reason that you shouldn't be proud of what you have accomplished. You and Matt, both of you, should be proud, and you shouldn't have to be ashamed of being proud. So,
especially for 2 exes working together.
Yeah,
dude, let me tell you.
Yeah,
we are good together.
As long as you're not together.
Well, No, but really, no. So. But, since we're on this topic, I kind of wanted to touch base about this a little bit, but only with you and everybody listening.
Thousands of people listening.
Yeah, but I meant like face to face, like with you.
Am I being fired?
No.
Okay. All right. Carry on.
Stop it. No, but like, we've talked about all the changes that have happened, but I'm not going to speak for you, but I'm going to speak for myself, that people realize how many changes I've gone through since BT Align. Like,
and big ones.
Big ones. My house burnt down.
Yeah.
I lost everything I owned. And then we moved here. And it's going to come up in another show very soon here. So I wanted to be talking about it with you. But within 2 years of my house burning down, my son died. You know, and I'm not saying that because I want people to feel bad for me, because if that was the case, I would have said it 2 years ago.
Right.
And people on Facebook, online, they don't know that.
Right.
But it has a lot to do with who you are as a person and how you see things. And those are just two of the huge things.
But I think that is the you know, those are two prime examples that show who you are and the strength that you have behind you and just how far that you've come, you know. I wasn't technically there when you had the fire. You know, I came in shortly after that.
Exactly.
But I was there when your son died, you know. And
you were the call, like, you, yeah.
I know. Yeah. You know, and I watched you struggle with that, and I watched you grieve, and I watched you do it privately and in public, you know, and there was a lot of times that it was hard for me as your friend to see people seeing that difference in you and not want to come to your defense.
Yeah, because they were like they thought I just like dropped off the map. Like I was no longer supporting them. Like I didn't comment on their stuff publicly. Yeah. I didn't talk to people. But that's not what it was. I was grieving without like putting it out there. Because although, and I'm trying to figure out how to say this, it's not that you wouldn't have appreciated the sympathy and support that you would have gotten, but you didn't want the attention from it. I didn't want the fake attention.
Yeah.
I wish I could say the people that knew do know, but that's not exactly true either, because there's people that should have known that didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, absolutely. People who should have understood that were not understanding.
Yeah.
And that's ridiculously frustrating.
It is.
But I mean, I will just say for the record, for anybody who is maybe hearing this for the first time or saw it and saw changes in Shea and are connecting the dots, or still holding grudges against her, you guys didn't get to see every day her fighting to hold herself together. And I did. Yeah, still, because it's not something that ends, you know. No. It's not, a year has passed, so it's over. Those days still happen. Those moments still happen, you know. We still have them with Dad, you know. Mom still struggles with Dad being gone, and it's been years. And I get it, you know. It doesn't end. But it can get better, and it has gotten better. But it is totally reasonable and acceptable that you needed that time to heal, you know. I don't know. It was hard. It was hard to watch it, but I totally understood. And the hard to watch it part was to not come to your defense. It is, because I'm like, people don't know, so you can't say anything. And there's people like, oh, she's so stuck up, and talking about ego and talking about this, and it's like, no, I'm grieving
Leave me
Yeah.
alone. But you can't say that. And I know
No.
you were one of the ones that wanted to be like, that's not what's going on, but you
Yeah.
can't. So.
Yeah. Well, and it's just, there's big shakeups. I'm not beginning to compare the things that have changed in my life over the last 3 to 4 years to
I was just thinking that.
by any means. But we deal with things privately, and that's just kind of who we are. There was a pretty big shakeup for me right when we were starting the show, and lots of changes for me, and it was very much a time where I was finally able to put my foot down and say, no, God damn it, I'm going to stick up for myself. I know what I deserve. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I'm not going to be told what to do. Oh, God, help the person who tries to tell me what I can and cannot do.
Yep.
Seriously, if I had zero desire to be in the paranormal field, simply the fact that I was told I didn't belong there would have made me stay.
Right.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day, that a few years ago I was told I didn't belong in the paranormal field. And I'm just like, okay then. And I'm like,
yeah, I get it.
I see. I see the progress that's been made over the last 3 years. And I'm not saying I'm anything special, guys. I have busted my ass, and I've had a lot of help along the way.
But that's where we're wrong. We both do that. I'm not saying I'm anything special, but you are special.
But I'm not doing anything different than anybody else, other than I've worked for it. I've worked hard.
But you're doing it differently, so that makes you special.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That's how I know. You could tell me the same thing, and I know.
But I also am not blind to the fact that I've had a lot of help. I mean, I have had you behind me the entire way. I've had my mom behind me, supporting me the entire way. I've had Chris by my side for years of this now, and that, we've talked about some of the bad changes that have come about in our lives, but let's talk about that change for me. That's been a huge change for me. And if I hadn't put my foot down and made some changes,
then where would you be?
Yeah. It wouldn't have opened the door for Chris,
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that there hasn't still been things in the last couple of years that have been hard, but I've been happier in the last couple of years than I've ever been.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I get it. It's like you take the good, you take the bad, and here you have facts of life.
Jesus. We just dated ourselves. Why did you do that?
Come on. But for truth, really, you gotta appreciate both.
Oh yeah.
You gotta absorb the bad, but you have to appreciate the good at the same time.
Absolutely.
You really do.
Absolutely.
So, I wonder how many times I said in this episode.
We should just start an counter, because I'm pretty
should.
sure throughout all of our episodes we say it a lot.
I'm getting better, I thought.
Are ya?
I thought.
I have noticed that my go-to word when I'm talking, or even when I'm typing, that's how I've caught myself doing it. It's like I start off a lot of sentences with "so." It's like,
well, so is better than
yeah.
I do a lot.
It's okay. It's who we are.
See,
Sorry,
the dog's ear caught me in the eye, so now I'm crying. I almost did it. I said, instead. So, before we conclude this episode, let's just talk about this season 4, will be a little bit different.
How come? Do tell.
Because it's going to be all pre-recorded. Oh,
You know why that is, folks? Do you know why that is? Because Miss Shea's a thing, and she's getting out there in the world more.
I wish.
Oh, whatever.
It's Miss Shea is struggling. Miss Shea has here's the other thing. Might as well announce it. Miss Shea has a spinal cord compression and is on a lot of medicine. So I can't guarantee that I could be live every Friday.
We take Shea's good times when she has her good times till they get her fixed.
I'm always a good time.
Always a good time.
Even with the medicine. But no.
She's even more fun with the medicine.
But no. But that's why. Like, between between my son and the spinal cord injury, I can't promise I can be live every Friday. So.
And God knows I can't. So.
Yeah.
Kelly has issues being around on Fridays between like March and November.
I wish mine were the same reason as yours, though. I really do.
But you've been doing more stuff in the last year. I mean, you've been getting yourself out there. We need to talk about that.
We don't.
Yes, we do, because you do not spend enough time promoting yourself and the things that you do and getting yourself out there. God damn it, Shea, you're going to talk about you.
A few months. A few months.
We're going to talk about you. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about the things that you did, the paracons that you went to, the investigations. There's this blank look on her face, just like a blank look, like what the hell did I do?
What? Huh? No, like normally all the paracons and stuff I went to were not on Fridays. Like,
well, no, I'm not saying that, but I like the fact that you're getting yourself out there and you're starting to promote yourself more and starting to promote the network more, and you're getting Shea out there. Not just Paranormal Buzz Network, because Shea is important.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so uncomfortable right now.
I am. I really am. But
Are we planning on doing some more Paracons next year, Miss Shea?
Yeah, I love doing Paracons. I just don't normally promote them.
But why?
That's a different story for another whole show.
Oh, okay.
But no, for real though. Yeah, I've done a bunch. I love it. I've loved meeting people. This is the first year I've done them. But they've been great. Like, this is the third or fourth. Somewhere between the second and fourth year, I've been at Parafest Maine, and as a sponsor.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Like,
that is awesome.
I love doing that stuff.
That's very
I just don't usually promote myself, and I'm working on it. I really am working on it. I'm trying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm trying right now too. So.
I know. Thank you.
Because we also are talking, we don't have anything planned, so nobody get on us about dates and shit like that, but there has been conversations that Traveler's Moon will be teaming up with the lovely Shea and the handsome Matt, and we will be doing an event somewhere.
Yes, we should.
Yes. We don't have details figured out, but
no.
Conversations have been had.
They have. They really have. And I can't wait. Like.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We got to figure out when. I know I have an idea in my brain of how I'd like to do some things, but I have to see if I can make it work that way. So.
Yeah, we've also had private conversations about places that we can't publicly talk about. Yet.
Yes.
Yet. So.
Yes.
It is in the works.
Which I actually have to talk to you about that. So remind me when we're done.
Well, spank me and call me happy.
Okay.
I wish people could see my dog. Just sitting here like she's killing my arm.
But she's so happy. Look at her.
She's a good girl. She is a good girl. Unlike your fat beagle.
Oh my God. Did I tell you? I think I told you this, that I almost got into a fist fight at one of the Paracons this last year.
I did the same fist fight with your beagle.
Oh my God.
Why? Why did you almost...
So there was this, we were hanging out after one of the Paracons down in a public area.
Oh boy, here we go.
It was Chris and I, we were hanging out with Dustin and Tim. And there was a couple other gals that had joined us that we met for the first time. And then there was this other lady who nobody knew, but she was hitting on this other lady that I didn't know. She just kept buying her drinks. So she was hanging around because of this other lady who was straight, by the way, but that's besides the point. So I don't know.
I've hit on many of gay guys. I have to say.
And you know that's okay.
You know,
it's
it happens.
perfectly fine. But there was nothing to encourage the lady to continue to stick around, I guess was my point.
Right.
But she decided to still stick around. So I don't know how the conversations of dogs came up, and nobody go getting pissed, hear the entire story before you hear the get all mad about this. But the conversation of dogs came up, and I said, yeah, my damn beagle at home just refuses to die, you know? Now, I say that because I have this potato of a dog who is 15 years old. Max lifespan for a beagle is 15. He doesn't do anything but sleep, pee, and on occasion eat a couple bites of food. That's pretty much his life. But he has decided he's old and he's incontinent. It's not his fault, but he has issues. But I can't put him down because he's still a happy little potato. So he's at my house still. But the damn thing I swear to God, he's hanging out of spite. So I made the comment that my beagle at home just refuses to die. And this lady next to me started getting all sorts of hot and bothered. And finally she spoke up, and I can't even remember what she said first, but she said something along the lines of, you're just an evil person. And I'm like, excuse me? She's like, you're just, I can't believe you. You're such a horrible person or something. I can't remember exactly what she said. I'd had a few drinks at this point. And I'm like, who the hell are you and what are you talking about? You know? And she's like, you left your dog home to die. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She's like, you said you've been gone for 10 days and you left that beagle at home alone to die? I'm like, hold the phone, sister. First off, nobody was fucking talking to you. Second off, the dog isn't home alone. The dog is home with the rest of the family. Yes, I've been gone for 10 days, but he's home. He's being taken care of. He's just fine. He just fucking refuses to die. And
if you really wanted him dead, you would have put him down.
I don't hate him. I hate that he pees in my house, but I don't hate him. And like I said, if he was hurting, if he was unhappy, I would do what's best for him. But he's a happy little potato, so he gets to live. So, yes, he's going to get to live his little happy potato life until he's not happy anymore. He's done.
My cat is what, 18, 19?
Yeah.
Blind? I'm not exaggerating. My cat is blind, 100% blind, but still uses the cat box and still happy. Like
Shiloh can see shapes. Yeah, so we've realized, like, if he's in the dark, he can't see because he spends a lot of time in my son's room. So, like, we'll close the door and he walks down the hallway in the dark and you hear this thump because he ran into the door because it was closed.
Oh, yeah, my cat does that, but...
Yeah. So he can't see much at all and he's absolutely stone deaf. He cannot hear a thing. Nothing.
My cat can hear, but can't see.
Yeah, no, he can't hear at all. He can only barely see. But again, he's a happy little potato. So
Yeah.
there he
what
goes.
can you do? Like, people are gonna complain, but you'd be so horrible if you put the dog down for no reason.
Yeah.
Like,
He's happy. He's happy. I'm not necessarily all the time, but he's happy.
Yeah. So that's all that matters.
Okay. But yeah, I thought we were going to rumble. This poor stranger that I've never met before was getting in my face, and I'm like, oh, honey. No.
You don't want to do that. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Anywho.
So, we've been recording for quite a while, and it went way off topic, but I like it.
When do we ever stay on topic? What was the topic?
Actually, there was no topic.
Oh, well, see, then we stayed on topic.
So,
look at us
just
go.
kind of
Yay,
touch
us.
base and don't
A
feel
then
sorry
versus
for
now.
us.
That's what it was. A then versus now.
Oh, there we go. Remind me of the title when I go to schedule it.
Is that what we were doing? Then versus now.
Sure.
Okay. Sure.
That sounds
I will
good.
forget it 5 minutes from now, but sure.
It's only been 40 minutes. It seems a lot longer.
Oh, well, we're not doing bad then at all.
No, I thought it was a lot longer.
Well, that's because we talked a lot of shit before you hit record. So.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the shit that we don't share.
No, God. They think we're bad when we're on air. They should hear the things we do before and after.
I'm not too far off from...
My stuff is a little sanitized.
I'm a little bit more diplomatic, but the premise is still the same.
Yeah.
You kind of...
Names are not withheld when I'm talking to just you.
No. But you kind of, as a person, you kind of always know where you stand with me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't like kiss ass just to kiss ass.
No. No.
I might...
That is one of the personality traits that drives me crazy is kissing ass. Like, kissing ass and using people. Those things bug me, like, a lot.
Me too. Like, really. Sorry. I can't even be mad because the dog is, like, snuggling and loving on me. She fits in one arm. So
do we have plans for season 4 coming up? What do we have any scheduled guests yet, or are we working on all this still, or is it all secret?
There's not going to be guests.
Secret.
Season 4 is going to be more of a topic kind of season because I can't guarantee when I can record, when I can't. Like, I can't say I'm going to be live. Kelly's very busy. So, hopefully, me and Kelly can get together once a month and do something with us. Otherwise, I'm going to be recording with other people. And go from there. It's going to be... It was either that or cancel the season, and it didn't seem right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at surgery soon, so I'm just going to kind of do what I can.
Play it by ear.
Yeah.
Play it by ear.
But it took us 4 months to do this one episode.
It did. Yeah, we've been working on this one for a while.
Yes. With no premise. It was just like, we got to record. There was no topic. It was just like, come on.
Well, yeah, and then we'd have our I don't feel goods or I don't feel good. I think we both a couple times, like, I don't feel good. So.
I never feel good, but there was a few times that I was like, really.
Well, and I canceled you on you once or twice because I wasn't feeling good, so. It happens.
It is what it is, but I do know next week, Chris Brown, the fill-in co-host.
Yep.
Him and I have a deep discussion on depression in the paranormal. I'm very proud of the next episode. we're very blunt about certain things. But this was recorded a few months ago, and I think it came out pretty good.
Good.
So,
Good.
but
yeah, I think there's the paranormal field is such a weird thing because there's so many conversations about, oh, we're all a family, we're all together, all para unity, and yet there's so much that's not talked about. You know,
and that's what I want to work on this season.
So much that's hidden,
Yeah.
and so much that it's like these are the things that everybody knows is happening, but we're not supposed to talk about it.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
and it's just like, well, but if we all know it's happening, why can't we talk about it? Yeah.
That's the question. Why not?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. Sorry. She just like stopped and looked at me like, I don't know either.
Well, it's okay. She just wanted to put her 2 cents in there.
She has more sense than me.
I think she just does a better job of not giving a shit than we do.
Probably.
She just lives her little life. Needs a pet here and there.
Oh, she is spoiled. Let's not kid anybody.
How amazing would our life be if all we needed when we felt bad is to walk up to somebody and have them pet us?
I'm more of the opposite. I'm more of the no, here's like my dog's lucky. She is spoiled, but there's pets out there that are abandoned or mistreated, and that would be me as a pet. You know?
You're so optimistic, Shay.
Oh, God help us, right, Kiki? All right. So, Kelly, I love
Shay.
you.
I love you.
Thank you for doing this with me.
Anytime. Thank you for being patient while we got my stupid schedule figured out.
Hey, I was not doing the official kickoff of season 4 without you.
Oh my gosh.
You've been on the official kickoff of every season on this network. Never mind the other one.
Well, you know,
So
that was just a bonus, the other one. So
it was their
this was
bonus.
the
That was their bonus.
That's right.
You know. So
They were graced with our presence.
all right, guys.
Or something
Thank you.
like that.
I agree. They were graced with my presence, and they fucked it up. So that's all I got to say about that.
Amen to that one.
It's the truth.
Acknowledge what you have. Acknowledge what you have in front of you. Don't take it for granted. Or guess what, folks? It could be gone.
And the Gone will start their own network and put you under the water.
Or the Gone will decide, I ain't about to leave the paranormal field. And guess what? I'm all right.
There we go. See? Exactly. That is it. All right, guys.
She just kissed the dog, for the record. It wasn't me.
Sorry, I can't help it. She's so good. She's 3.5 pounds of love. She really is. And she's not as ugly as anymore. She's not as bald.
She's not as bald. No, that's not what my explanation was.
No,
about.
What? What do you got coming up that you want to announce?
Nothing.
Oh.
When I
thought that, it was like, wait.
No, it had nothing to do with that. When we come out to see you, we need to do a live show.
We do.
How fun would that be?
It will be.
We're this out of control when we are thousands of miles away from each other. If we're like all in the same room.
What were those fuzzy navels? No, what were they? What was he?
God. Tight snatch.
Tight snatches.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine tight snatches? Tight snatches.
Darren would have remembered. Never mind.
And nakedness.
I was going to say Darren would have remembered tight snatch for me. So.
No comment. Darren, how could you forget a tight snatch?
Right?
He'll listen to this. You know that, right?
How would we ever have forgotten a tight snatch? They were delicious.
And on that note, we're going to say good night. Say good night, Kiki. She's looking at me like I'm crazy, just like Kelly. But, all right, guys, thank you very much for listening. We hope you enjoy season 4, even though it's a little bit different. But Kelly will be back very, very soon because I'm going to hunt her down and make her do it.
We'll make it happen. We can do it.
We will. And again, seriously, check out next week. Chris Brown and I talk about depression in a very blunt manner that only Chris and I can do. You guys think I'm blunt. He's more blunt than me, so check it out. And thank you for all your love and support, and we will see you next week.
Thanks, guys.